As I go through this main thoroughfare, I'm going to do the same thing as the narthex, show you what's to the left and the right. To the left is going to be large windows. These are all facing west, so it's going to be a beautiful opportunity to be in this room during sunset because, of course, you'll see the sun going down. And I wish I could show this in the evening, but I'm not. I'm doing it in the day, in the morning. Anyway, so that's what they're working on. The brick continues to surround the building. As we go back through this main thoroughfare, there will be a security door just where I'm standing now, a storefront door that will allow people to go through this room and will have the ability to separate the north and the south cafeteria. I'll show you how that works in just a second. So we'll continue through here, and as we get into this room, again, we'll see the large windows. To the left, you can see our property that goes all the way to the back where the subdivision is. So up to that fence line, along that fence line, which is right here, there's a ring road that goes all the way around. So this area will be all grass, and it'll be an area outside of the cafeteria where you can host events. There'll be a playground around this area, but it's also for the future gym expansion at some point in this area. And then the far out distance field beyond the fence is going to be opportunities to put in sports fields in the future for the school and for the community. Down that main thoroughfare again, and we'll look at the cafeteria. Cafeteria will be dividable into two parts. That pillar right there in the center, from there all the way to there, you can see the ceiling where the dividing wall will be eventually. And then between this pillar and this pillar here, there's going to be a storefront door that will allow security to happen between the two sections, the north section and then the south section of the cafeteria. As we go down into the cafeteria, I want to show you the kitchen. Again, as that wall is the dividing wall between the north and the south, there has to be two different symmetrical, they don't have to be symmetrical, but there's two different places from which you can serve. So this will be a serving area with a full aluminum garage door in this as well. And then a main entry into the kitchen here for this side, and then an entry into the kitchen for this side. So both of these spaces can be used for two different events simultaneously. The reason we did that was because when we have funerals here on days of school, we can't mix the public opening with private, so we had to divide the two. And so that's what's going to happen. That wall will be dividable, and we'll have opportunities for two different uses of the kitchen at the same time without breaching security. So we'll head toward the kitchen now. I'm just going to show you, this room is going to be for storage of chairs and tables. There's really nothing in it, it's just for storage. So we come into the kitchen. Right in front of me, you're going to see the blue wall there and the blue wall there. And then the sunken floor is going to be the place for the freezer and the cooler. It's going to be a walk-in. You're going to walk into the refrigerator here, and then in the refrigerator will be a door into the freezer on this side. So ample room for storage and food, and we can actually buy food ahead of time rather than just a few days at a time, because we'll have more storage room to do it. Lower delivery costs. And within the kitchen area, there's going to be an area for dry storage of food. It's pretty dark in there. I don't know if my camera's going to lighten up or not, but it's a pretty big room. Then a small office for the kitchen staff at the end of this hallway, and then this will be a small bathroom for anyone in the kitchen that needs to use it. You got electrical panels there for the kitchen fixtures. As we continue through the kitchen, we see the plumbing coming through the floor for the prep areas, for tables, and we see stoves and gas lines for the stoves and for the griddle and the ovens. You come back around this way, and you're going to find a mop closet. And then this is going to be the dishwashing area. You'll be able to bring your trays back through the cafeteria in this window, or if you have dishes in the kitchen, they will come through this window. We'll go back out the dish pit area and into the cafeteria. I'm going to make my way back to that main thoroughfare. Again, this room is going to be very bright with these large windows that look out onto the western horizon. Again, we're going to see, I think, some beautiful sunsets from this area in the future, which I can't wait for. We're going to continue here. This is going to be another vestibule, so between this pillar which the masons are working on and this one, and across there is going to be another storefront entry door which will be secure. I'm going to walk into that storefront now. This is going to be the main school entrance. So I'm going to flip around here so you can see all the way back to the main entrance. There'll be open storefront doors that go from where I am now all the way to the main entry there. That bright end of the hallway is the main entryway to the parking lot. Okay, we're turning around again. This is the main vestibule for the school. I'm just going to go into the offices here. This will be a small room for people to wait, to sit. And then, of course, this will be where the administrative assistants are for the school. There'll be a records room back in this door here. And then down the hallway, there's going to be a bathroom, small bathroom for the staff in this area. And then a sick room, the principal's office. And then to the left is going to be an open area for a small table for meetings, but primarily for a staff lounge and eating area. It can also be used for meetings. So that is the principal's area, the school offices. And I go out here, there'll be a door here that goes into the cafeteria. And again, that pillar is where that storefront door and secure door is going to be. And this entry into the office will be exclusively for the school, again, behind secure doors. Again, you can kind of see where we are in the cafeteria. And then this will be the main hallway that goes back into the school. I'll just climb over this brick pile here. All right. So main hallway back to the school. Again, to your right, you're going to see the cafeteria. And to your left is going to be a storage area, but also it's going to have a large garage door for larger deliveries, and it's going to be the opportunity to bring in large trucks. They're going to stay on the north side of the building. Outside of this door is another parking lot, the north parking lot, which is going to be for buses, heavy traffic, but also for staff parking in the school. That'll be them, bring them closer to the offices. And as we come to the end of the hall here, before we get back into the school, the existing building, there's going to be two areas for bathrooms. So the boys' bathroom will be here. This, of course, will be a water fountain or bubbler, depending on which part of the country you're from, will be there. And show you to the left, the existing building. Remember, this used to be a parking lot. Our dumpsters used to be right in that corner. And now, of course, it's going to be grass. And then again, the women's bathroom on the other side. So that's the end of the tour. I hope it was helpful. I don't know if it was too fast or not, but I know a 17, 20-minute video can get a little bit longer, but I wanted people to be able to see exactly what the progress is currently, in case they weren't able to make it later on. Again, the completion date is, we're looking at July 26th, and July 1st being sort of the beginning moving date as we begin to transfer, and hopefully all of July will be a big transition between the new project and then the renovation. So by July 26th, we should be in the building. We're looking at having an open house at some point. Might combine that with the wingdings, so stay tuned. And we'll see you. Happy Sunday.